Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is George Conley with Scratch Golf Tips, and today we're going to be talking about how to improve your swing rhythm or tempo. So in this video, I just recorded myself on the range before a practice session working on my tempo, not really focusing on any swing mechanics, just tempo. So I always start off by using my orange whip, which just kind of gives me the feeling of a fluid and smooth swing. And you can use code SGT10 at checkout to get 10% off any products at the Orange Whip store. So now let's get into some swing feels that I go through with a club in my hands. So the first thing I do for my swing rhythm and tempo is a couple of these sway swings. This is actually something I've implemented into my pre-shot routine, which is where you swing the club forward a little bit just to get a feel of the rhythm, and then you swing through the ball. So as you can see just by this front-on view, there's a lot of horizontal sway in this swing. The mechanics aren't great, which is not a problem. All we're focusing on here is just finding a natural swing rhythm for what you want to be doing with the ball. So it's very often that people will take the club back really quickly if they want to swing really quickly, and then they get out of sync and then they push it or pull it. We just want to focus on a nice succinct motion where everything is under control, very smooth. So now we're going to start hitting balls, and the first thing I do is just these smooth swinging, I'd say hip to hip swings. Some people call them 50% swings. So all I'm doing is focusing on that slow takeaway and getting through the ball. Here, contact for some people might be a little bit iffy because some people aren't used to hitting these shots. But all I'm focusing on is this takeaway and then just getting the club down through impact in a smooth way. A lot of tempo is feel. There's no correct tempo for any golfer. It's all about coming up through the ball in a way that can lead you to come through the ball better. So now I'm working on some 3/4 swings, a little bit longer, getting the club up to about shoulder height, not quite a full swing, but just getting that takeaway into the position that I want it to. It's all about timing and feel. The only way that you can really get this is just by practicing these different drills, taking your time with it. So now we're back onto the full swings. And with the full swings, just need to think about what you've done with your other drills prior and just keep that same tempo. Obviously, you'll be swinging a little bit harder through the ball, but that does not mean that your takeaway has to match how hard you're swinging. So keep that takeaway speed the same and just swing through the ball. Granted, this won't be easy, especially if you're changing your tempo. I will be the first to say that a few weeks ago I started changing my tempo, taking the club away a little bit slower, and it's difficult. Your swing usually is a little bit different after the fact. It's difficult to make clean contact with the ball, but it is absolutely beneficial. Here I'm just doing a few hitch takeaways, I guess you could say. I'm a fan of these to help you just dial in that takeaway speed. That helps me get a little bit slower in the takeaway, so if I feel like I'm taking the club away too fast, then that is something that I'll do to slow it down. And now my final piece of advice to really dial in that tempo and that swing rhythm that you want is to record your swing, and to record your swing often. Do it in real-time speed. That's always helped me. I think there's a big difference between feel and real, especially with your swing rhythm. Sometimes you feel like you're taking it back incredibly slowly and really not much has changed. So just put your iPhone or whatever phone you have, if you have a camera, just put it behind your swing when you're on the range and just be mindful of that rhythm. Obviously be mindful of your mechanics, but the rhythm is where it all comes from, so don't overlook it. Use some of these drills that I've showed you, and I think that your tempo will improve, and I think that you'll see some better consistency in your ball striking. So thank you all very much for watching today's video. If you liked it, leave a like rating, and if you want to see more content from the SGT YouTube channel, you can always subscribe for more. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Play well and take care.